Hey guys, how's it going? Ryan here with Tom Not Persona. It feels like a long time since I've said that. It's been about 9 months since I've done anything long form. I've been doing primarily shorts. You might have subscribed to my page after seeing my reaction videos where I'm very intellectually pointing and nodding to other people. But today I have something I want to talk about that I feel needs to be done in long form. So here I am getting back on the bandwagon, and we're going to discuss something that is trending today, but I want to take it a bit farther than it's trending. So let's get into the video. Let's talk all about it. We're going to be talking about what it really means to be successful. So recently you might have seen that Elizabeth Holmes, who was a scammer, quite notorious scammer in the early 2010s, she created the company Theranos. There were all sorts of bad things that happened with that, stemming from lies and deceit. There's a great real-life crime drama on Hulu. You can take a look at that if you want. Or there's a plethora of documentaries. You can check any of those out to find out about it. But everybody's talking about, like, where did she go wrong? Or just what happened with her, right? And I'm hearing all these ridiculous comparisons. Somebody compared her to Henry Ford. Like, how did somebody like Henry Ford succeed? And somebody like her, she's going to jail for 11 years. Like, what's the difference? I mean, Ford was, an evil capitalist as well, right? Well, no, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because I want to make it very clear what the distinction is, or what I believe the distinction is, that made Elizabeth Holmes a criminal worthy of jail and somebody like Henry Ford worthy of a king's ransom. To be successful, you need to genuinely want others to succeed. You want to help others, provide some sort of service, right? And Henry Ford, just look out your window, right? You see all those cars? That was him. He's what started that. And his service is still helping people nearly 80, 70 years, however long it's been since his death. So that's what he did, right? He provided a service. He helped people do it. Elizabeth Holmes, on the other hand, in my opinion, it seems that she was infatuated by the idea of success. She wanted to be somebody like Steve Jobs, right? And, a lot of people compare her to Steve Jobs, right? She always wore black. She always had those turtlenecks. She always wanted to look successful, right? I don't think she ever cared about being successful, though, right? Because, like, the distinction is this, that you can have a lot of money. You can make money. You can be wealthy and not be successful, right? Like somebody like, Ty Lopez or Grant Cardone or Mark Zuckerberg, these people are all wealthy, right? They have a lot of money, right? But a lot of their money comes from nefarious means, from scamming people, from funneling it out of people, from lying, from covering things up, right? They're not transparent at all. So while some might say they're successful, right? If you think about what success really means, they would not be successful, right? They're scammers, essentially. I mean, they're pieces of crap, right? To be successful, to truly be successful, you need to want to genuinely help other people succeed. It's not only about you. And with somebody like Elizabeth Holmes, it was only about her. I don't think at any point, well, perhaps when she was in college, she wanted to help other people. Perhaps when she was starting out, she wanted to help people. Like most politicians, I give them the benefit of the doubt that when they start out in politics, they want to genuinely help people. But over time, somebody like Elizabeth Holmes, somebody like the typical politician, they're attracted to the money. They're attracted to the idea of success, or the image of what they think success is. And in doing so, they are greatly corrupted, and it leads to all sorts of issues and criminal behavior. And fortunately, karma got Elizabeth Holmes, and we all can see that, right? Like, she's going to jail for 11 years. But to hear people be unsure about, like, oh, well, what's the difference between her and, Henry Ford, or somebody else who succeeds and makes a lot of money? Is money evil, like the capitalists, like they're all bad? No, not at all. And the main distinction, the main difference between people who are bad and people who are good people have standards, right? You can succeed and be ethical about it. You don't need to lie. You don't need to deceive people. You don't need to scam people, right? If you are coming into the business world from a place of ethics and morality, then you are good. If you are coming in it and you're lying and you're deceiving and you're swindling people, you're like, oh, I want to make 10K a month, 20K a month, buy my course, whatever. I'm sure you've heard all that BS. Then you are not, right? You are a piece of crap if you're doing that. Let me just sum it up for you though, right? So you guys get a clear answer of my thoughts of what it means to be successful, right? A successful person is somebody who, one, is genuine and wants to serve people and benefit them in some way, and two, has ethics and a sense of morality. A bad person is one who comes into the business world wanting to make money for themselves, and they're selfish. They're drawn to the idea of looking successful, but they don't give a crap about other people. And two, they're just selfish as hell. Their ego is out of control and their ego dominates things, right? That's the main difference. What do you guys think though? Let me know down below. Do you think that all people who make money are bad? Or do you agree with me that there are bad people and there's good people, and the difference tends to be ethics, or the difference tends to be their approach into wanting to make money? Let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and we can start a conversation about it. Like I said at the beginning, I haven't made long form content in a while. I can't even say it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to making it, but this topic just seemed like one that I felt compelled to make. So hopefully this helps you a little bit, helps you give insight into, capitalists and good and bad and stuff like that. Even if it makes you think a little bit, I've done my part. All right, guys, until the next video, until I'm pointing and nodding some more, catch you around.